Hey guys, Mr. Asiatic here. I want to bring to you guys what I said I was going to be purchasing from a new red dot. Would be the primary arms M3 style clone of the Aimpoint, I guess. Um, I just got it pretty good shipping. I think it was 2 or 3 days when I got it. So I got it mounted on my AR. I've had it since earlier today. Shipped it through. Got it through USPS. Kind of, it's kind of messed up when I got it. But as some of my viewers know, I hate UPS because they always screw me. I worked for FedEx before and I still have a bitter taste in my mouth about them, so I don't even use them anymore. So I use USPS. So it came in this box here. Um, the mount came in this box, and everything came in this box. So let's get it started here. It's the box it came in. Nice little box here. Inside's your styrofoam. Basically, sight came in here. Comes with an extra pair of batteries. I had a pair of batteries in there and a pair of batteries in here as well. Uh, it also came with this battery cover here, and that's about it. And this came with the high mount, the non-cantilever. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong, but the, whatever it's called, mount. I wasn't really digging that kind of excuse me, I'm gonna sound stupid, but the cantilever or whatever it's called, cantilever. Um, Believe it or not, I've always got an A in my English class. I just can't pronounce that, probably because I've never heard it before. But I decided to go with the regular old high mount. Um, I mean, on first impressions, to be honest with you, my first impressions of this, I guess I expected too much. It was 80 bucks, something like that, shipped. Um, it was under 100, I can tell you that. But oh, it also came with this rag here, you know, keep your fingerprints off it. And an Allen wrench. It's a star, so you can get your nuts up here. And my first impressions, to be honest with you, weren't very high. First of all, this when I got this, it was broken here. Um, it's a spring right here, and that was all out, and that didn't flip up like the other ones. But I fixed it now. Um, this one was fine. And then, the finish, one of my buddies on Cow Guns told me the finish wasn't great. I mean, what do you expect for a cheap mount? But all that matters to me is performance. I beat my guns up anyways, so it really doesn't matter how it looks. This gun has been safety checked, by the way. Um, I was reading somewhere that if you wanted this red dot to operate nice and bright during sunlight, don't get this. That was the only complaint. And they were right. Let's see if you guys can see it. Can you guys? Um, there's the dot there. But I haven't taken it out to shoot yet. But I did kind of point out my window in a safe direction, of course, where no one can see me, and point it towards the sun. I could see it a little bit, but it wasn't the brightest thing I've ever seen. But for the price, like I said, doesn't matter. One other thing about this is I don't like how the dial here, if you can see, I know it's not very bright in my room right now, but if you can see the dial, it's got 0 to 7, and it doesn't stop turning, so you can just keep turning it all the way around, and I don't care for that too much either. Um, but the looks of it is nice. It does somewhat look. It looks like a aim point. Um, it is a nice looking sight, though. I must tell you that it's a nice looking sight. Looks good on my AR, I think. Um, so when I got it originally, I'm trying to get some more light in here. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's kind of dark, but but excuse me, guys. But when I got it, I was I guess I had a little high hopes for it, the looks and whatnot. Uh, but it installed nicely. It went on there nicely, and I mean that's all you can ask for. When I got it, I read the instructions here. It comes with instructions as well, and somewhat look like this. And it uses 2 LR44 batteries or 1 CR1 3-in battery. But what I was going to say was, oh, what was I going to say? Oh, okay. Basically, it says 0, and it's got your little uh, directions for that. It says the optic is delivered in a centered position. Normally, this means that only small adjustments are necessary, providing that the base is properly aligned. Which is cool because I've gotten other red dots where it was way off, and I haven't shot this one yet, so it may be way off as well, but according to them, it's not, and it should only need a couple adjustments, which would save you ammo. Um, but I did, well, one thing I do is kind of like, what I do is I take the upper off the lower here. Not the best way to do it, but it gives you somewhat of an idea. I take the upper off the lower, and then I'll look down the barrel while my dot is on. I'll focus my dot on something, um, maybe like a dot on the wall, or I'll put up like a piece of paper and put a dot. Now, focus the red dot right on that, and I'll try to get it somewhere, like kind of like position it so it doesn't move, and then I'll look down the barrel and see if it's close. And I did that with this, and it was close. It was point on, and that was about 40 yards or so. So my normal shooting distance is about 40 to was about 50 to 100 yards. I usually shoot at the 100-yard range, but I have the option of shooting at the 50 now, and sometimes honestly I'm too lazy to walk 100 yards, so I just go to the 50. Uh, but it's a nice sight, it really is. Well, I'm not going to recommend it until I shoot it, but I'll do another video in response to this video, how it did. But this review is based on looks and ease of installation, the brightness of the red dot. Oh, one more thing that I must say about this. The dot is not a dot. I mean, I've gotten cheaper, as some of my viewers, my regular viewers know, my Tasco, the little Walmart one, which was awesome. That was probably my favorite red dot within $200. And that worked. That was a beautiful dot. It was a nice dot. This one is nowhere near a dot. This is like on its highest, like even if you go down to, you'd have to go like really down to 1 to even have a semi dot, and it's still not a dot at 1. And some of you guys know with red dots, higher the setting, the less of a formation it's gonna make. It's no big deal to me, because basically you know what you're shooting at, and it's not that much of a difference. But it's one of those my pet peeves. Like, this is not a dot. This is a, I don't know what to call it. It's like a star. It looks like a star where it just goes off into space. That's what it looks like. But as long as it performs well, that's all that matters. So we'll see how it goes. It was between this one and that micro dot, because I was thinking about putting a magnifier in the back, which will still work with this according to them. But that'd be mighty cluttered. So I think when it comes down to putting the magnifier on there, I'd prefer to get the micro dot. But then I thought to myself, hey, I don't really shoot that far anyways where I'll need one. And I got a scope right here, 16x. So I felt like I need to shoot long distances. I do that. I'm not really a long distance shooter. I'm more of a tactical type guy, 100, 150 tops. But I like doing more close range shooting. because if I ever do get in a good old shootout at the OK Corral, I figure it won't be 300 yards. So there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Once again, I'm sorry about the brightness issues that I'm having here. I don't know why it's so dark. I have all the lights I usually have on. But subscribe right up there. Comment, like, dislike, do what you gotta do, peoples. Have yourself a good day. Once again, if you guys want to order this and they have different styles, go to primaryarms.com. Even though I did talk a little bit of mess about it, I still like it. So, primaryarms.com, check them out. They do have good reviews. It's hard to find anyone that has a lot of bad stuff to say about it. Uh, but once again, you gotta understand when you're paying little money for a red dot, you're not gonna get EOTech or you know other stuff like that. So thanks guys for watching.